Hey. It was on the struggle bus for a little bit, but we got it together now.
Now playing The Bigger Picture by Lil Baby.
Oh no.
It's not. It's about to play.
Oh my goodness. And it's not letting me. Girl, we having some troubles. Oh man. Oh,
Okay, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, but for whatever reason, okay. I mean, I guess it's working.
Hey, girl.
Hey, can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Oh my gosh.
I'm loving the hair.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I look like a homeless person Monday and Tuesday, but
Look, it's a wind down. Okay, so
I
they
put
gonna
it
get what they
together for
get.
today. You know, it's so funny that you say that because Friday Amari had his assembly, and I was popular with the first graders.
Okay, now see that's an accomplishment.
That's what I kept telling my daughter. I was like, "Girl," I said, "the first graders was loving." The little boy told me I was pretty like a Barbie. I was like, "Oh,
Oh, that's so sweet. Because you know the kids, they are tough critics, and they'll say
they too honest, and they will make
too
you feel
honest.
bad about yourself."
Right.
So I really felt good.
As you should. As you should.
There she hating on me, talking about some. Oh my god,
Already ready to jump in with the hate. It's too late to hate.
the kids already gave me what I needed. I got my confidence up. I said, "Hey."
Right.
The first graders said, "I'm no." They was like, "Oh, your mommy this."
Aw. That's really cute.
So I see my other girls are here.
Yes. Hey, girls. The girls are joining.
Yeah, You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm staying with the white still for a little bit longer. So I went
Okay.
with another rosé,
Yes.
and this one it's not as strong as last week, but I'll take it. Yeah, John Legend's wine was way too good,
Yeah.
and I finished it.
I didn't even know he had a wine.
When I saw it, and I found it purely on accident. I was just walking around Total Wine and More, and I was like, okay, let me see. And I'm like looking, and I was just like, oh yeah, you're coming home with me.
All right, like we got to try this.
And
Well,
it
you
was,
said this one isn't that strong, so maybe I might like that.
you know what? If that's what it takes, we gonna see for sure. Yeah, Eva, I'm about to pour it.
Oh my gosh. So I attempted at a mocktail. It looks pretty,
But
but I haven't tasted it yet, so I'm gonna wait till you pour yours, and then I will join.
oh, I'm excited to see it. I'm glad you were at least a good sport because that's like, I understand everybody doesn't drink.
Yeah. You know, I do like if I'm out,
Okay.
sometimes I will drink, but people have to order for me because I'm already out there dancing, doing what I need to do already. I come in the door already. So the drinks is just a little something extra. Now wine will literally, I will be winding down all the way down.
See, that's how I feel. Oh, it's pretty.
Mm.
Got good legs. I like that.
Okay, I'm about to learn some things. Good legs.
Yeah. So you see how it's like it's hanging.
Oh yeah.
So those are the yeah.
Okay, see, I could go out with her. She would have to order for me.
Oh yeah, Eva is gonna have you ready to turn up and get put out. So
Eva, so tell me, Eva, what would you order for me? Something sweet. She gonna come with something good. Oh, how does it taste?
it's really good. So I tried this. I went in there for this one, and I tried it because one of the one of the wine, reviewers that I watch, he's constantly talking about this wine. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna try it. It is a little more pricier than some of the other wines that I featured, but it's still not like 50, 60, $70
Mm-hmm.
pricey. It's I believe it was $24.99.
Oh,
So still not bad. Still
yeah,
not, because you
good
can
price point.
pay $24.99 for a bottle of wine and it'll taste like trash. So
Yeah,
but this is good.
it's
So
every 24.99. Oh, Evan, to answer your question, a drink.
yeah, you don't do shots, do you?
I don't do. Okay, so I take all the fun out of the drinking, pretty much. Like, okay, if I do a shot, then I just get it over and done with. But that's not how. That's not the attitude you're supposed to have with drinking. But I had some shots of tequila. By
Hmm.
the fourth one, they were calling me Tequila Dia. I was on. I don't know who that girl was. And if you ask me, she don't exist. Okay, it's no evidence. It's no video. Okay,
You
I
don't think it is.
don't know who Dia was, but clearly she was cutting up a little bit.
But tequila do that to you. Tequila is fun. And
Yeah.
that's why I think I like it. Okay, a Chevy 57, drink wise a Bellini. Yeah, I like, it depends on who makes the Bellini, because some Bellinis are a little bit too sweet for me.
Okay, what are in Bellinis?
I gotta pull that recipe up, but
No, that's okay. You. This is wind down. So I get it.
girl,
My question, I know you had me all the way.
no, no, but they're good. But yeah, tequila is a fun drink. I think that's why I like it so much,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna have. I heard I'm annoying,
Oh, really?
but I'm a lot of fun. I'm a lot of fun.
That's
So,
what it's about the fun.
and I normally either have it when I'm like, Bellini sounds like a fake drink. It's a real drink. They're good
But
too.
yes, it's found. It sounds very Italian. I
They're
believe.
they're and they're pretty looking.
Okay, I'm there all the way. There it is. Peach
Mm.
pure and prosecco sparkling wine. Ooh, she sounds really cute. Thanks, Eva.
So now we're gonna have to do a whole session just so Adia can taste drinks and see what she likes.
That will be so much fun. I will do that. I will do that.
But yeah, so I mean, I had you drink once.
That's what I'm talking about. You
I
said what?
I got you to drink once.
Yes, you did. See, you're a great host. I had to partake.
Yeah, you tried to turn me down, but I'm like, no, not the first time.
Like, girl, like you like this is you need to this is our initiation. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta have a little something. You don't have to have a whole nother one, but man,
Just a little something.
like if I'm really trying to like let loose a little bit and not just drink straight prosecco, I will mix it with some tequila.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm gonna get, I'm gonna really be relaxed after that. I'm gonna chill whatever mood that I was in. I'm not in anymore. So
That's what I'm talking about.
that, and it sounds bad. I sound like an alcoholic saying it like
No, this is a safe place. Okay.
I definitely, yeah, I love a good drink, but I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just gotta know, like, he does have me on a 2 drink limit when we're in public.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I I try to be mindful of that,
that's the boundary.
but every now and then, yeah, it don't happen all the time.
Yeah. But just to be on the safe side, it's a two drink. Okay. Cause okay. So
Okay,
some judging.
I'm okay. You can judge me. You can judge me. I am not tripping. It is what it is. I like to drink. I like my tequila, and that's just what it is.
It's gonna be.
But I'm glad to have you here today. I want you to introduce yourself to everybody. Let them know a little bit about you.
Yes, of course. So my name is Adia. My social media handle is Adia underscore Sharel. So my emphasis and focus is on natural hair. My main goal and purpose is just to make people feel comfortable in their hair, embrace their own natural hair. And I mean, I do all sorts of styles. I cover everything. I do the natural, I do the weaves. To me, it's just all fun, but always being okay with, okay, this is my natural hair and this is how I am, who I am. And that's beautiful too. So that's my main thing. And how I do that is I do tutorials on different hairstyles you can do. And for me, it's just fun. I've always loved doing it. I've done it since I was a little girl. Um, and yeah, and people always ask me like, how do you have patience for that? I'm like, I do not know. What is that? It's like it feels like a craft for me. Like if you're into like crocheting or anything like that, like that's how it feels for me. And it's very calming.
No,
So
that's good though. I I don't have the patience, I guess you can say.
mhm.
So I'm like,
Like, yeah,
yeah,
I'm do this.
my hair sometimes feels like a chore.
Yeah, it does. It can feel like a lot of work. So that's why I like to like incorporate certain tips and techniques you could do so it could be a little bit easier. Um Look, hey, I get it. We'll stop mid head and take a nap. Sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta take your breaks.
Oh, she gonna do it. She has literally because she self taught herself how to braid her hair
Hmm.
after she graduated from high school.
Hmm.
My sister in law had braided her hair for graduation because that's what she wanted. And I was just like, it's her day. Let her have what she wants. Braided her hair. And then when she took them down to redo them, she said, I think I'm going to figure out how to do it myself. And she watched YouTube and figured out how to do it herself. So,
YouTube University.
yeah, I was like, I'm proud of her because I don't have that kind of patience.
Yeah, it's
I,
different. It's a different because it's like very repetitive. You have to pay attention to detail and yeah, and it's somebody's head. You
yeah.
know, it's gonna be a minute. But yeah, I love it. I always have, and just like your daughter, self-taught. It's just something I picked up along the way and I stuck with it. I looked crazy when I was younger, trying all the different hairstyles. But I eventually got the hang of it and I do it. I do it on the side for family and friends. Um,
I need to come get my hair done then.
yes, yes. I know people were just texting me today. I was trying to figure out my schedule for this month because it's crazy. And then on top of that, well, look, somebody about to get to work right now.
Yeah. She's been braiding hair when she got to college. So I
Mm,
was like, oh no, that's good because she can make some extra money.
that's a good side hustle. A great side hustle.
Because I know last year she was the dorm hair braider. I was dying.
Get that money.
I said, I'm proud of her. But no, she's got way more patience than me. And I think that's why God only gave me one girl.
Yeah, because it
Because,
could have been a lot. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, because I kept her in ponytails. So it was like, okay, come on. And then wash days were, the roughest because it's like, okay, now we got the whole shebang. We got the wash, condition.
All the steps.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me. And professionally, I'm a social worker. So that and it's
Yeah.
that I don't even uh, where do I begin? I can't even.
I feel like our real jobs are just to pay the bills. And
Yeah,
what we're doing on the side is what makes us happy.
exactly. And I'm thinking more and more like, how do I make this side thing a full time thing?
That's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm like, I'll take this slow climb to where I want to be because I know eventually it is going to end up being full time. And by then it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a matter of just keep on doing it, being around like-minded people,
Mhm.
learn more, doing more, consistency, all of that.
That's
It's happen.
But no, you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. And don't leave out your makeup because
You know what? It's so funny you say that. Yes, hard work and dedication is key. You have to be dedicated to like plug and at it like that becomes your life. You have to be consumed by it. So that's a good. But yes, makeup I don't know why I forget about makeup because this is the thing. Okay. So, believe it or not, I'm a little late to the makeup game, but like once I was in it, I just like went crazy. Like when I was on vacation, when my coworkers like, I heard you do makeup. Can you do my makeup for my wedding? And this will be my second wedding.
Aww.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was so excited. Let me sip on this because
Yeah, tell me how it tastes. And which one did you try?
okay. So wait, let me do a second. Still the same. Okay. So what I tried was, and you sent me great mocktail recipes. You did. But because I'm actually sick right now, but I'm like, I'm going to make this live. I'm going to be here. But so I was like, okay, I can't really go outside and be around people, even though I should have door dashed it. But I had some LaCroix, I had some fruit, I had some watermelon. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to make a watermelon LaCroix type situation.
Okay.
I put a little agave in it. It is very light tasting. Um, Fun fact, don't like LaCroix, but it was the only bubbly thing I had now. I was like, I'm gonna make this work. I have to be on brand, okay, with your show. So I did. I had to show up correct.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And you know what? What makes it awesome is the fact that you found a way to like your LaCroix now.
Yes, I did. I added a little agave, little watermelon juice, and doing a little something.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. So now
Yeah.
you know what to do when you want to fake it.
Yes.
It'll be cute.
And be cute. Just a little mocktail. And I got my little butterfly straw because I'm
I
obsessed with butterflies.
said
Yeah, it's so cute. Got them off Amazon. Amazon is a trap.
Amazon is just as bad as Target.
Oh my gosh. They're in it together. They're in cahoots.
They
I'm
have to be. And that's why Target takes Amazon's prices and does price matching.
yes, yes. I'm convinced. I'm absolutely convinced. But yeah, so makeup is something I love to do. I love to do for others. It's just so fun for me. And it's just another way to be creative. Yes, Slim Thick. Oh, who's Slim Thick? I gotta see her.
Oh yeah, she does waist trainers, girl.
Yes. Come on. I'm trying to snatch it too. Summer's around the corner.
So it's so crazy because I need to order one. Like yesterday, order
Yeah.
one because I started there were certain workouts that they have for us moms who, had their abdominals separate.
Yes.
Started
Yes.
doing some of the workouts this week. And I said, okay, because a lot of them are just, stuff that you can do standing because just to do regular, sit ups, things like that, it's not going to help bring your abs back together. So I've been doing some of these exercises and it was like, okay, I'm seeing a little bit of a difference, but I'm like, okay, I got to be more consistent. And then I said, okay, let me get the waist trainer so I can really because I'm telling you,
Summer.
this summer is like, I'm not saying I'm gonna be full blown, but I want to be comfortable in my skin.
Come on now.
So it ain't about what somebody else, it's about me,
Hello.
how I feel. So yeah, I'm trying to. And then people keep telling me, oh, stop drinking wine. Like that's gonna happen.
You said, let's go back to the drawing board. Give me something else.
Right. I'm like, wine is my life. That hello, literally my brand.
Yeah. 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 Another suggestion. But yeah, I'm right there with you, girl. I am right there with you.
And that's a commitment in itself. It is, man.
Tell me about it. And this time around, it's coming off way slower than before.
Because
And
we're
I Like, I hate that now that's my life. Cause I used to be like, I used to hear that from people who are my age now. And it's my life. It's a
Yeah.
true story.
Hi, Janae.
She said she want one.
I've been growing my snow.
My stomach.
My
She
stomach.
said my stomach.
Oh, man, I'm just, you know what? It's just food is so good. That's the problem.
Ain't it though?
And it's certain things I can't stay away from, like Chipotle. My
Oh,
gosh. In and out.
in and out. We said at the same time. In and out.
It's so bad. It's
I
so
might
bad.
have tonight. Now that we talked about it. Wait,
I,
what were we talking about? No, summer. Fine. Wait,
I
what happened?
have bathing suits that I'm just like, do I just order them and hang them up as my inspiration?
Yes. Yes.
Because
But you know me, Kiana. You see my social media. I'm gonna put that bathing suit on.
that is very true. And see, I'm trying to get to that point where I'm like, you know what? F it all.
Get what they get. Okay.
You get what you get.
You get what come out of this bathing suit.
So, but no, I'm gonna keep doing it because I started on Sunday, and every day I've been doing a little bit and a little bit, and I'm just like, okay, because it's even stuff that where it's like you can do it while you're at work, and I'm like, okay, and then I was looking crazy at work today because I was doing one of the exercises, and they were like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I need to stretch my legs. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Fit it in where you could get it in.
I want to get one of those desk treadmills.
Ooh. A desk treadmill?
Yeah, so it literally goes under your desk, and you just like, oh, I think it's called like a walk pad. So you just
Oh
stand.
yeah. I've been seeing those.
So I think I'm gonna get one of those because I need to do something more.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, my thing.
Hey,
Hey.
Micah.
Yeah, that has my thing has been the eating thing. I get off and on it. During the week, I'm okay. The weekends are a problem, but
Hmm.
we're gonna keep going.
Every day is a new day
Hmm.
to win and
That,
not be a fatty, because that's what I call myself, because I like food. I do. I really do like food a lot.
they just make it too good. But I will say this: 3 people said that it's starting to look like I'm losing weight. So that has been my motivation. I started in February.
That's good though, and you did really good when you went out with me for my birthday.
I did. I mean, I do. I've had bad days before and after your birthday. That day I chose to be good. It's just about choices.
And I think partially because you came late and I ordered for you, it
Mm,
helped.
yes. Yes. Don't leave it up to me and my will.
Don't
Get
feel bad the
lim-
same way. You saw that big old burrito I ordered, so
Well, it was your birthday, so
that don't mean I gotta be fat.
well, true.
But I didn't eat the whole thing.
Okay, portion control. See how you could flip it? Something
I
positive.
did. I did good. I didn't eat the whole thing that night because I could have.
You could have. You could put that thing away, but you stopped yourself.
Hmm. And then I ate some the next day, and then I took some to work, and so I ate it 3 days in a row.
Look at that.
God is good.
Come on now. Oh, come on. PHA. PHAT.
Oh man, but I brought you on because we didn't know what we were going to talk about, but we
Okay.
went bowling,
Yeah,
and you were getting bossed around
I was. Bossed
by
around by little people.
little people. And I was just like, no, we are going to really get you out of this. And I get where you're coming from. It
Yeah,
is hard to say no to them.
it is.
It's hard to say no to people you care about.
Yeah.
And I'm like slowly getting to that point. I still have a hard time with that. And the people I don't, it like, I'm not going to say I don't like them or I don't care about, but people that are
Hmm.
just like, they whatever to me, they're not like close. I got to learn how to put a little more grace on it because I can be a real asshole.
Hmm.
So that's my biggest thing. But boundaries are, they're
They're
a hard thing to have.
They are. They are. And it's like areas where you will have really good, strong, healthy boundaries. And others you're like, wow, I really I really need to reevaluate some things. But yes, that was so funny. Yes, I was being bossed around by little people at bowling because I couldn't just say no to them that I was bowling with the adults now. Cause when I got there, I was
They
so
punked you from the beginning.
Oh yeah, from the beginning. You're in our lane.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna play with us too, right? Okay. That
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
okay. The whole time.
And it's one of those where it's like, okay, I got it. Like, even me with them, I'll be like, no, and I'll say it nice because then it's like, I don't, you don't want to be rude to them, but then every now and then you do have to be firm because kids will push it. Kids
Yeah.
will, and they know their limits.
Oh, they do, and they know exactly what they're doing. And I think what my struggle is with them specifically is that so I used to work at a group home. So
Uh-huh.
those are different type of children. Okay. Bless their hearts. My heart goes out to them. But I dealt with like extreme cases
Mm,
when I'm around children that, are just well behaved and, there's no trouble, anything. They're just so pleasant and sweet. Um, so when I'm around, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're good. So yes, I'm used to having to be so firm.
right.
But yeah, yeah, they were running me ragged. You saw,
You were running between two lanes.
I literally was, and that's a shame.
And I'm like looking at you going, it's okay to say no.
It's okay to say no still. But I will say, on the topic of boundaries, that definitely has been a journey. I guess just a background, and I don't know if other people have similar backgrounds. Like, I grew up in a very
Hey,
hey, hello there. I grew up pretty sheltered, so like a lot of the choices were made for me.
mm-hmm.
There was a lot of involvement with my parents. So there really weren't. And so coming into adulthood into your own self identity, then you have to transition like, okay, parents, folks, or
Yeah.
what I say, my sister, your parents. They're both our parents. But yeah, I had to transition into that, so boundaries are definitely needed. And that definitely played a role in like my previous relationship, my marriage, just
Whew.
being have boundaries with that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a trip. It's a
And
trip.
they're definitely necessary because I know with me, it caused a lot of burnout,
Mhm,
anxiety,
mhm.
stress that was completely unnecessary because, like, especially with people I care about, I would just push myself and give, 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 give. I wouldn't say no. And then eventually it's just like I'm either too tired and just don't want to do anything and now stuff is just falling through the cracks,
Mhm.
or it's the other end where I'm blowing up
Yeah.
because it's like, okay, you're not seeing that I'm just giving, 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 giving.
Mhm.
So when I start to feel myself, where I'm like, okay, I may, and then people have different lines where they feel like, oh, okay, a person is doing too much. So you have to think about who you're dealing with as well, because there are other people that push themselves so much that they don't look at what you're doing as too much. So they're just like, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to, know who you're dealing with as well. So it's
Mhm.
hard. It's hard. And as you grow and change and do things differently in life, you got to reevaluate your new boundaries as well because
They do change. They do change and they evolve. That's why it's and at the foundation, ground zero of that is being really connected to yourself. So if you're in a position where you're constantly giving and you are completely concerned with other people's needs, you're not checking in with yourself and your own needs.
Yeah, very true. And then you
People
become
calling me. You're not. You're if you don't know yourself and you're not connected to yourself in that way, then you're in a position where you are giving of self a lot, and you're not catering to your own needs and not being able to communicate your needs to other people.
that
So
true.
yeah, it's really deep, but it's definitely something that is needed in order for you to flourish and have that confidence within yourself to make sure you are fully the person that you need to be and showing up for yourself and being healthier for others too. Like you said, the blow up, you know, you
Yeah,
let it pile up and pile up. So I hear you. I hear everything you're saying.
and it's a hard one to deal with because like you're saying, your previous relationship, your marriage.
Hmm.
I think that is what taught me my biggest lessons in what I don't want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas my current relationship has I wouldn't say molded me, but it has shown me, the things that I do want and how to not just love someone else, but love myself, because that I had a lot of growing in that area.
Yeah.
Because like you said, I was sheltered the same way. My
Hmm.
grandparents made all the decisions for me. They
Hmm.
constantly had me in something, so everything was something somebody else wanted me to do. It was
Hmm.
never something that other than cheer. Other than cheer, the only thing that I was able to say, yeah, this is what I want to do. What I wore, or what I didn't wear, I should say, was because someone else told me, oh no, you shouldn't wear that. Oh no, and what made it worse is, oh, you're a Christian, you shouldn't wear
Well, come on, let's do religion now.
that. So even with that, I have certain boundaries because I don't like to feel as though I have to be put in a box because of that
Hmm.
either. And it's I oh my gosh, my boundaries with certain things are just and I'm firm on a lot of them.
Yeah, that's where the growth came in. You've
And
been.
because yeah, and because of me putting certain boundaries in place, I was even able to mend certain relationships as well. And then there were certain relationships where my boundaries were, no, you just won't have a relationship with me at all. So
Yeah. Hmm.
it was a good thing. It's been a very good learning process. The journey has definitely been it's been a good experience.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. It has definitely showed me so much of myself, and it's calmed me in certain ways that before I would have been like ready to kill somebody, but now
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
It brings you peace. It comes with peace and it comes with security because when you finally put down those limits and lines and you know your boundaries, your parameters, when you're so secure in that, it does bring in that peace because you know, like, I'm self assured. Like, this is what I mean. I'm not doing anything to hurt anybody. I'm actually doing
Mhm.
things to keep me safe. I want to be safe around other people. And I'm really okay. I'm really sure about those decisions and boundaries I put up. And
Yeah,
it brings about that peace. Um, and however people react to it, that is their
that's
own
on them.
action, that's on them, they're entitled to that, but you have to just make sure you do the things for you, so that you're okay
Right.
at the end of it.
Now, what are certain boundaries you have with family? Because that's the I feel like that's a hard one.
Yeah, so what I had to the boundaries I had to set with family, and that I'm still practicing setting, is like them inserting their opinion and making the assumption that I am going to subscribe to their opinion.
Exactly.
First of all, for one, I didn't ask you respectfully. I
Mhm.
didn't ask you. And then for two, like, this is my life. And I just think of like the family members, especially older ones, they got a chance to live their life and they made their choices. And those are things that they have to live, live with. So, oh, in-laws, oh my God. So we could get into that too. um,
Mhm.
yeah, it's like And for someone to assume that your way of living is going to work for me,
Mm-hmm.
like we're all individuals with different perspectives and different life experiences that are shaping us. So why would you assume that your way of living is going to match with my way of living?
And it's gonna work for
Exactly. And to your point too, Eva, with in-laws and boundaries, and that's the thing, like people have their own agendas too. Like your in-laws have their agenda with their child, and you're coming into the picture,
mm-hmm.
and now it's leave and cleave. I don't know if we talking about religion and people believe in that. Like when you bond with your spouse, like you are, in a way, you're connected to your family, but you are creating your own life, and you
Exactly.
know so it's like, yeah, this is, and also like for the parent to think, yeah, they know their child, but you don't know your child
The
as
way I know
the
your child.
hello. Okay, our relationship is not the same.
It's not. And I'm just saying, like and you really have to watch who you connect with within that circle too. Like I had to tell Eva, I said, girl, I said, don't tell me
And
nothing
let me
because
grab my
we
charger. I
can
listening. Let me just grab my charger. Go ahead.
okay. I'm like, don't tell me anything because we can make lives miserable if we need to. But, you know, us being the nice women that we are, we're not going to go that route. But yeah, I get it. Sometimes you gotta slap people, but don't slap her, Eva. We can do other things so that way she sees, you know, you're not alone. But it's hard, and you have to know, and a lot of it too is your partner will tell you. Your partner
Hmm.
will tell you you don't need to be close with them. Cordial is one thing, close is another.
Hmm.
And that's one of those things you got to really pay attention to because your partner knows them better than you.
Yeah.
And they're showing you their representative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's hard to turn the other cheek, but then at the same time, it's like once a person shows you who they are too, you know how to deal with them because at the end of the day, well, I got to stop saying that because when it's all said and done, that is still their family.
Hmm.
And you
Right.
got to have a certain line of respect. And with me, I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah, sometimes you do have to learn the hard way. And I think too, some of it is like conditioning. And I could only speak from a woman's perspective. Like, I think we as women were conditioned to be nice, and nice meant so many things. Like, nice is like, well, if you speak up, then you're being mean or rude, or, if you're not being pleasant around people, then you're being standoffish and not
Right.
friendly. So I think just having that conditioning as a woman and what your roles are supposed to be within family is that throws you off too. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
now you're connecting or associating being nice with, oh, well, then that means you can't set boundaries or not be okay with something or voice something. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
And you know, I feel like I've had this conversation with, quite a few of my friends, Eva being one of them, where you do have to, I mean, it's okay to speak up and there's ways to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to practice that same thing because just because I don't like it doesn't mean that I can't, one, speak up for myself and two, still be respectful at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly. Only you know what's best for you and your sanity. And that's the part that we all need to really accept.
Right.
As much as you love certain people and you love, the extensions of those people, only you know what's best for you.
Mm-hmm. And it's so funny to me when people give advice about what would be best for you that they don't even follow.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even have They don't have the practice of following it. They don't have the skills to follow it, but yet they're putting that on you. I'm like, well,
It
why?
sounds good.
Right.
It sounds good.
It sounds good. Like, well, why don't you try that out and get back to me and tell me how that worked out for you? Okay.
So yeah, no, I totally get it. I mean, whew, yeah, we could talk about in-laws for
Yeah.
it's one of those where it's like now I just say that's his family, just like my family. We would never want to disrespect each other's family.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those where once you really accept that because you love that person that you're with, you tend to just say, okay, well, I don't have to deal with it the same way that he has to deal with it, so I'm not going to make waves for him, and
Mm-hmm.
vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of let it go. Now, if they were to make waves with me, it's not on me to handle it. That's on one of those where it's like I express how I'm feeling about it. And, sometimes when you're emotional, you don't think logical.
Yeah.
So when you express it to that person, they can see the logic in it and decipher if
Mm-hmm.
it's something that needs to be addressed or if it doesn't need to be addressed. And sometimes you may not see it in that moment where it's like, okay, this isn't such a big deal where it needs to be talked about in that moment. So you
Mm-hmm.
still might have a bit of an attitude.
Yeah.
Once you think about it, you're like, okay, well, I guess it really wasn't necessary.
Mm-hmm. No,
So,
I hear you. Mm-hmm. I had my first therapist that I had. She told me because we were talking. The topic of boundaries came up, and so I'm all about communication, like you were saying. But some things, either the timing isn't great, you're not in the great headspace. But she said something to me. She said, "Not all of your boundaries you need to tell the person of that boundary."
hmm
So if you feel like, every time you meet with this person, they say something that makes you uncomfortable or disrespectful, it doesn't always have to be a conversation. Maybe the first time, like, you know what, this is something you said to me, it makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm just gonna have to like leave or take a break or whatever. But
right.
sometimes it'll just be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna separate myself and not even a conversation,
hmm
you know? So yeah, I think just picking and choosing what's going to give you the most peace as far as how you go about it. And either option is okay.
Oh, definitely. And that's how I was able to rekindle certain friendships because
Hmm.
once I thought about it, I said, okay, was what this person really did so bad? Do I need to have it where I know, okay, well, if I'm doing this, I don't want this person involved. If I'm doing
Hmm.
this person is all for it. They can come, be involved, have fun, no problem. But there are certain, it's like there are when people say, oh, you have certain friends for certain things, and then you have friends that you can invite to everything.
Hmm.
I had to learn that. I had
Yeah.
to, because as soon as you pissed me off, I was like, oh, you out of here.
Yeah. Hmm. You know what, Jeff? They're not guys. They're not COVID coughs.
Not them COVID
It's
coughs.
a respiratory infection that doesn't sound better than COVID, but
Oh, oh my gosh. Are you
yeah,
on
I came
antibiotics?
back from Mexico and they got me. Um, they got me. I don't know if it was on the airplane or what, but they got me. I had a sore throat, everything.
Dang,
Yeah, a sore throat, and then yeah, just over the weekend it got worse, and I was like, oh, I'm not okay.
girl. Now I'm happy I didn't see you on
I
Saturday.
know. I'm glad you didn't either.
I'd have been like, Adia, you got me
I
sick.
would have felt so bad. I would have felt so bad. So I'm glad it didn't work out, but yeah,
Girl.
but I'm okay. I knew and my body was fighting it because
hmm
like I didn't have like crazy symptoms, but I knew something wasn't right. But anyway, it's not COVID. Not no, I'm not saying it's a Mexican. No.
Mexico COVID is a
Oh
thing.
my
Okay.
God. Oh my God. Just stop saying COVID
You know what? COVID is the flu at this point, and
at
we,
this point.
yeah.
It is, and that's what the doctor said too when I went to urgent care on Monday. She's like, "Yeah, COVID is now it's like just more flu, cold symptoms."
Hmm.
But she said what I have is like going around all over.
Yeah, see, I don't want it. I
Don't.
feel like my allergies are worse than when I had COVID.
Oh, see, yeah. Well,
Like my
you got
allergies
lucky.
are horrible,
Mm-hmm.
and they just kick in whenever they want. Like I could be fine for 9 hours out the day, and then that 10th hour come and it's like, bam. Okay, here we go. So yeah, that's crazy. I hope you feel better soon, though. Uh oh, did we lose you? Uh oh. I think she the Mexican COVID that knocked her out. Let me see. But yeah, Eva, I hope we helped you a little bit because man, those boundaries are definitely something different. Yeah, she froze and she just sneezed the Wi-Fi loose. That is funny. No, that's really funny. She's coming back. Let me. Oh man, I don't know what I just did with this. Because I had to send another link. Oh man. Oh, my knee. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. My knees ain't working the same.
Oh my god, did I come in with that loud cough?
No, we didn't hear a cough.
Okay, because I sure did was coming like, ugh.
But the way you froze is hilarious, girl. Oh,
Okay, so sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Oh, see, Jeff, he done started something. So I went to Mexico. I had a ball, and I was on an airplane, and things went bad.
the
Um,
airplane things went bad.
it did. It went bad. It turned. Something happened in my throat. My throat was messed up, and now I'm over here sick. So
Dang.
with something that is not COVID, as just to clear that up.
She's like, I don't have COVID. Don't tell the internet I have COVID.
Oh man, but
I
yeah.
think we all had COVID.
Oh yeah, you got lucky. If your COVID wasn't as bad as your allergies, I was laid out with COVID.
You know what? I think the worst symptom, and we all had different symptoms because we all got it at the same time. Except my daughter didn't test, but we knew she had it because she was with us. I'm like, no, girl, you got it.
Yeah.
And the worst thing that about it to me was I couldn't stay
You
awake.
not late, baby. You right on time.
I couldn't stay awake to save my life. Like I looked up at one point and all of us were on the couch, knocked out, and Amari was still awake.
Yeah.
At least you were not adult napped and just came back real
Listen.
seriously. Eva, I'm telling you, go check out her Instagram and you will be
Listen.
like, yeah, at least you weren't adult nap. Because
I was outside.
I know the Mexicans was checking you out while you was over there.
Let me tell you, this time I at least let me tell you when I went to Mexico for my birthday. So when you go to resorts, I know we off the topic of boundaries. So you want to bring it back? I'm so sorry.
Girl,
I was
go
about
ahead and
to
talk about Mexico real quick.
real quick. Mexico went for my birthday, and you got to make reservations when you go to these resorts for dinner. But I didn't make them, so I was like, "Can you just let us in?" This one manager, he's gonna act all mean, but later was like, "Oh, can I have your social media?" And so he got my social media. Cause I was like, "Oh, he gonna be the plug, so I could get back to the resort, give me a discount." But he turned out to be a creep, so I had to
Of
block him.
course. You know
Yeah.
what? I've been wanting to ask this question because
Yes.
I I've said many times I don't like it being hit on. That just makes me completely uncomfortable. So
Mm-hmm.
when a guy, hits on me, like even I was telling Jeff, I was like, some dude was in my DMs talking about he want me to be his sugar baby. I'm like,
Yeah.
the level of, so I just left the message in the thing. I didn't even move it because you know how like it's those three different boxes that it's in.
Yeah.
He's still in there. He had the nerve, mind you. He messaged me in, I want to say maybe February the first.
Mm-hmm.
Then he messaged me again this week. I was like, why? Why? What? Yes, I ran. I did. I don't like being hit on. And it seems like I need to be cute on a regular basis because the worse I look, the more I get
Oh
hit on.
yeah. Yeah. I have gotten hit on looking like a booger wolf. Like,
Man.
yeah.
And
They
you
did
would,
not care.
yes.
Ever said, let me.
Look, I'm be like
Ever
forward.
said, I'll send him whatever feet pics he needs, and he could send my checks.
I'm just like, no, it don't sit well with me. So it's one of those where I'm just like, how do girls do this on a regular basis with getting hit on and guys in their DMs?
I hear you. I hear you. It can be an uncomfortable thing, especially when the energy is creepy like that, like sugar baby, like you know what they're getting at. How about just like regular compliments?
Yeah. I
Still
had
uncomfortable?
I had to block. So on my wine page, a friend's husband started following me. And I'm like, I didn't think nothing of it at first. And then I posted this picture and he commented with the heart eyes emoji. And it made me so uncomfortable. I deleted the comment and blocked him. And I told her, I said, I don't know why your husband did that. And she just started, she was like, no, he was just complimenting you. I was like, yeah, but it didn't make me feel comfortable.
Yeah. And boundaries, full circle.
Exactly. I'm like, that's your husband. He should be leaving those comments on your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't confront him. I went to her. I had to let her know, like, your husband made me feel completely uncomfortable.
And her reaction was interesting
See,
too.
so yeah, they got a whole different type of relationship.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
there's
But
okay.
I don't have that relationship.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a me and him and he and I, and that's about it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my boundary.
Yeah.
But no shade to them, but I still didn't want that, no.
Mm-hmm.
I was completely just like, nah, homeboy, I'm okay.
Well, she said, I thought, for girl, I pretty much did. Because I'm like, where's this story going? I was just waiting for it, like,
You already know I'm not about to do that. No, but it
no,
does.
I was, no, when you said, I was like, at first, I just knew the story was going to end at a place. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what did he do? It's a Bonnie and Clyde thing. Yeah, they had a talk beforehand. She might, that's why she probably reacted that way. Like, maybe she already knew. You
Yeah, but
just
nah,
never
I'm
know what's going
cool.
on.
And see, I've known this girl since we were in elementary school. So no.
She been wanting to know you too, Kiana.
Now I'm gonna say this. Don't let Jay-Z and Beyonce reach out.
You crazy?
I'll be like, I'll be like, for this one time,
This one time.
we go. I'm just
I love it. Oh man. Yeah.
sorry. It's the wine. I'm gonna blame
It's
the
the
wine.
wine.
This wine is really good.
See,
And
that's why I need to start drinking wine so I could have a reason like, oh, it's the wine, girl. Don't mind me. It's the wine.
it, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna bring some wine, and we gonna have.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
We can
come
have some
over.
wine by the pool.
I like that idea
Mm-hmm.
because I see someone be drinking your. Look at this bottle. Dang, ain't gonna be no wine left for the picture.
It was supposed to be a picture.
Yeah, I see. I take a picture of my wine for my Sunday post, and I
Look, you show it, and look how good this wine was.
was was have, and
Yeah.
this is I only had I've had two previous episodes where I almost drank the whole bottle.
Well,
See, I need to learn boundaries with drinking this wine on the show.
come on.
That needs to be a boundary. Like, okay, sip slow, take
Right.
before you drink.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about that, but then it's not the full essence of opening the wine and doing because this
Ooh.
is real, I'm just now tasting it for you guys. It's not no, I've already pre-tasted it. This the real deal here.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a couple bottles where I'm like, no, that's not it. So now I get really excited when they're good wines.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. But
Well,
I don't, it's like I don't feel it much, but it did loosen me up because the day was good. The day, I'm not going to even lie and say that today was rough. It was busy, but
mm-hmm.
I had a customer and I had to send it. I emailed it to myself because I was like, you know what? Thank you. That was exactly what I needed to boost my ego a little bit. Where my customer was like, I appreciate you. I was like,
Aww.
I said, and this is why I'm still in freight because Lord help me.
Yes. Come on, Lisa Vanderpump.
Man,
Your
I
friend
need to
got
do another wine tasting. I just need to get the girls together and do a wine tasting and just have some fun.
Oh, that will be fun.
Because Adia, you missed the last
I
one.
did. I
And
missed the last function.
do a special show tomorrow.
Listen, right. She is not playing. She said, come over. Y'all should bring a camera, record it.
Eva is loads of fun. When you get better, Adia, we're going to have to really plan
Yes.
something out.
Yes.
Because
I'll
these
be down.
girls are, man,
I'll be down.
they a mess. We're going to have some boundaries the next time we have an outing, though.
Uh,
Ain't that right, Eva, Megan, Naya? But no, it's a fun group. Like, and everybody I invited was somebody that I said, okay, they blend well
mm-hmm.
because I didn't want to have. I know how women are. We can sometimes be a little catty. And I said, no, I want to have a group of women that I know would all get along. We all kind of like minded, and they would mesh. I know why you didn't make it. It's fine. You get an excuse. You get a pass for that one.
Thank you.
But we're gonna have to have a do over soon.
Yes, I would love that. It sounds like a ball.
Because Eva keep trying to get me to do something for Mother's Day. Well, Mother's Day is like what, next week?
It is.
I'm not ready. I have boundaries for that day too. Like I don't expect to do anything. I don't expect to feed myself. I mean, yes, I will put my food in my mouth. I'm not saying
Right.
yes, but I don't want to plan dinner. I don't want to plan breakfast. I don't want to drive.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm
What
not
is your ideal Mother's Day?
to just be present.
Mm-hmm.
To be present like that. That's the be present, be in the moment. Just you know, be with my loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's my ideal Mother's Day. And lately it has been.
Yeah.
It's just been a lot of just I love it. Like Kennedy wasn't here last year, but she made sure that I had my gift and told me I couldn't open it up until Mother's Day.
Yeah.
But it was wonderful. I spent it with the people that I loved. And that I feel like that made it special. It wasn't about no big gifts, no grand gestures, because I don't care about that because I'm with them all the time. But that day, just for them to be with me and want to be with me, that was what made it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So the last few months, I want to say the last 3, 4 years have just been really good.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I love to hear it. You
So,
got some ideas in the chat. They want to get on the party bus.
girl, my baby girl ain't gonna be here this year, but she always makes sure to take care of me.
Yeah.
We was talking about gifts, and I'm like, shoot, you can buy me some grits. I so fun fact, I love grits and eggs. That is like my go-to breakfast.
It's a now.
I love grits and eggs, which is why I'm thick now.
Come on, that you said that body made by grits. At least you're well. I mean, you still have a shape though. Some people gain weight and still have their shape.
That's
Oh, I hear that, Eva. Yes. You know what? It's so funny she said that. I don't know how much time we have, but my birthday, my last two birthdays, my friends and family really took over my birthday plans because I usually do plan everything. And that was it was like double sided. Like on one end, on one side it was me. Cause I jumped the gun and didn't even give people the opportunity to plan for my birthday. And I'm normally like particular in one things a certain way. And I had to be coached. Like, just let us do it. It'll be okay. And it was wonderful.
that's good though. See, that's a boundary.
Mm-hmm.
That's a boundary. And I'm glad that you were happy about, and that's hard,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you are OCD about certain things.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I'll just do it. I know how I want it. It'll be done this way. But I mean, of course, with what they did, it was wonderful. Oh God.
And with the COVID calls,
And the funny thing about it is like I tried one of the coughs I did mute it, but I don't always know when they gonna come, so I'll be like, if it's either I'm going for the button or I gotta cover my mouth. It's a dilemma.
you so funny.
See, I don't like that. And they didn't show up, they didn't do what they need to do ever. That's a daggone shame. And sometimes we gotta oh no, not the same. Oh my God. Not two for two.
Well, I almost canceled my birthday this year. You
And
know,
I said, do not.
when you called, I knew, okay, this is serious.
Yes. And I will get rid of the what see, he got everybody saying COVID.
Wait, before we do the party bus, you can't have the COVID cough on the party bus.
Not COVID.
Knocking really got everybody calling it a COVID cough.
Swear it's not COVID. But yeah.
Now
I
I have a,
did. I
I
called you.
have
I was like, no,
a,
you have to do it because one thing my mom always said, whoever is meant to be there will be there. And it's I know you are. And that what however they show up, whoever shows up, that will be the beauty of it. And it'll be fine. And it was perfectly fine. I had a nice time.
I did too, and I was happy you were there to celebrate with me.
Of course.
It was the night that I was meant to have.
Yes.
It
100%.
night I was meant to have, and it ended up it's Guatemalan COVID-8. Oh my!
Now he gonna have me on live the rest of the live like
But you'll be trying to hold it in, and it's gonna
you
come
trying to
out
hold
sounding worse than what it already does.
right. Just trying to
That's
hold it in. Let me swallow real hard. Maybe that'll stop it.
oh, don't say that on here.
Oh, that's another thing. I say things like that all the time. It's so embarrassing.
I
I know it was. I am so sorry. This is a family show, isn't
Adia,
it? This I messed up, huh? I
you
did
didn't
so
mess up.
good. This was so good.
You
Hour
know,
and
we talk about swallowing.
hour 7 minutes. Look, it's past 9 o'clock. Maybe you're right. See, I've already knew. She took the words out of my mouth. This is
It is
wind
after
down
dark.
after dark.
If the FCC come after me on this one, I'm be like, well, let me pay the fine.
I'll go half on it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. And that's the thing. I really don't be meaning
I guess after 9 is the time you really should be swallowing hard, right?
See? Now, look. I didn't mean it like that. Oh, man.
No, you're not taking things out of people's mouths ever.
I know what you meant. Oh, man.
It got hot.
It did a little. It did get a little toasty in here, didn't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's just blame it on the wine. Blame it on the wine. So, as we were saying, boundaries, they are really important.
Have them. Love them. Know them. No, my daughter said I'm leaving. Oh, man. I'm loving this. I'm loving every bit of it. See, this is how wind downs normally go.
Yeah.
They start one way, and next thing you know, you done went somewhere. There are no boundaries in wind downs, though. And that's the problem.
Right. So after all of that, really motivational.
Here we are, swallowing hard.
Here we are.
Thanks, Adia.
This message is approved by Wind Down. We didn't mean it. It was on accident. Oh my God. Get out of control.
It's fine. It's totally fine. This is great. This makes for great TV.
Of course.
Not Downward Dog ever.
They're not going to let me on here. Look what I started on accident. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty.
It's okay to be a little nasty.
Oh, this getting spicy.
Hey, she ain't get them kids not doing something.
Okay. Let them know.
That's all I'm going to say.
Mess around, find out. How many kids does she have?
She got 2 for now.
For now?
For now.
Listen, talking like that.
I hope she drinks
right now. To have some twins.
Girl.
Oh, man.
I ain't having no more kids, though.
You're done?
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm more than done. Like, the fork has been stuck in me, and yeah, that's it.
Well done.
Oh my
God. That'll give you the twins.
That will give you a little more than twins. It's a little. it's a lot. That's nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me stop, because it's one of those where I'm like, I'm having a Raven moment. You go into that little, you know, when Raven would have that little.
Yana went.
It was like, oh,
had a whole flashback.
Girl, them flat. Do you ever have one of them just randomly when them flashback moments? You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, just like
you start feeling good about yourself real quick, because it's like, oh.
You're like, what you smiling about?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they feel just as good, and it's like you ride the high after them sometimes.
Mm-hmm. You sure do.
She said,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a different feeling. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm trying to save this little corner for my picture, but I might be getting an empty bottle on Sunday.
Right.
I give this one 10 stars. There's some good wine, y'all.
Listen, that's the evidence right there. The bottle's gone.
Girl,
not her saying she too crazy. Eva, you done took this and ran with it. You've been instigating this whole thing.
Eva is the ringleader.
I could tell.
But she loads of freaking fun. But I feel like y'all two would click, like, and
Mhm.
really instigate it on. But we just
Yeah.
need not to give Adia too many shots,
No. Oh my gosh.
or your alter ego might start coming out, and there
Listen,
are no boundaries after that.
listen. Here for a good time.
And see, I think that's my problem with a little tequila. The boundaries are like gone.
Tequila is something else.
Man. So tequila is a good time. People, when like I was just telling my sister the other day, I was like, no, I can't drink Hennessy. That Hennessy makes me mean.
Mm,
I can't do Hennessy. Like dark liquor is not a good mix with me because it
that's
makes
not.
me mean.
I don't think I've had a lot of dark liquor. I think I maybe had Hennessy once a
Yeah,
long time ago, but
rum
um,
is fun.
rum was fun.
Rum is
Okay, because I was just like, I'm like, let me test the room here because I had some rum before, and your girl was feeling,
feeling nice, weren't you?
honey, she was
Ooh,
feeling nice. She was feeling that rum made her feel like
that's
nasty
how I'm
guy. She's about to whine. Talk about wine.
So, how does everybody feel about us doing a girls' night out in?
Oh, I'm down for whatever.
Renting a hotel, and we just, the turn up is the turn up, and where we lay is where we lay.
I'm down.
Captain, oh, I got some good rums for y'all. Mm.
Mm.
Especially rum from Puerto Rico, because, I'm going to represent Puerto Rico all day.
Puerto Rico. Oh.
Oh. Boundaries. We ain't got no boundaries once the liquor really start. It start flowing.
Oh, man. Listen.
So, I mean, I'm definitely excited about that. So, yeah, I'm glad we had a good night.
Yes. I'm
It,
did. It was like the perfect blend of, we got into it. We really talked about the boundaries on a serious note. We got, and the night happened minus, yep.
minus the
Minus,
COVID.
oh man. It was good. Good
It was.
time.
It was a good time. I'm glad. Yo, you like
Yes.
tequila from Guatemala?
Oh my God.
I don't think I've ever had tequila from Guatemala, so now I got to find Guatemalan tequila.
Oh
But I've
man.
had some really good tequila. I love a good tequila.
Yeah.
A good tequila. I at first I was stuck on Casamigos for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then I started venturing out, and now I'm like,
Your eyes have been opened.
my eyes have been open, and now I am going to go tequila tasting.
Oh.
But I'm gonna shoot when I do that because
Good
why not?
night. Nice chatting with you.
Good night, Eva.
Look, Eva says I got things to do talking about all this what y'all
Yeah,
talking
she's trying to
about
go.
after
She's
dark.
trying to swallow hard and downward dog. I heard
She said
that.
I got to go. Which she said, which reminds me, I'll see y'all later.
No, we'll definitely plan something soon for everybody to get together because, like I said, the last thing I did, and I think that's why people are texting me like, "When's the next ceiling hard?" I think that's why people keep asking me, "What am I doing?" Because it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I don't know. I don't think people walked into it with an expectation to have fun, and we ended up having a lot more fun than we
Oh,
thought
just
we
for
were gonna have.
qualification. Thank you.
I'm like, if you're gonna
I
seal
mean,
it, girl, go for it.
yeah, just for clarification, I meant swallowing. Just in case no one got what I was trying to say.
You
I
will,
like it.
girl. Enjoy your night. And I know your hubby is. Go enjoy his night.
He already in the background listening, like, oh, I hope.
He's like, hell yeah. He probably done dropped his pants. Like, let's go.
Back there listening, like,
Like, what y'all got going on? This grown
like
up
what y'all got
conversation.
going on? He said, let me find out. Quite literally.
Hilarious. Yeah, the boundaries went out the window on this one. And that's okay.
I didn't see it coming. I'm so sorry. I
No, that hey,
started this.
this is what happens on wind downs. You never know. I'm actually gonna meet up with a few of my friends on Friday, and I'm excited about that. She about
Oh,
to take a dookie.
such a hater.
I hope she not just talking. Oh man,
Such a hater. Oh my god. I
that's so
cannot.
that's so funny. A dookie though. That's funny.
Hilarious.
So
I,
what you do like, is
like
there a certain amount of, I'm gonna keep this private.
so I will say after like I will say the number two, yeah, I need space.
Mm-hmm.
I need the space.
Mm-hmm. What about passing gas?
That it's gonna
She like
have
that, I'm gonna let it go.
I gotta after a couple of months.
You
I
gonna get this gas. Take that
I'm
fart.
sorry. I will try my best. It does take me a while, I will say, but after we cross that boundary,
Ain't no boundaries.
ain't no boundary. So sorry.
That I think that's a hard boundary with me. Like
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen. As
Mhm.
hard, I don't do it.
Mhm.
I
All
don't
the
care.
time, Kiana.
I don't care. No, I don't do it.
I can't. My stomach will hurt.
That's when you get up and leave the room.
Yeah, that's true. This is true.
I'm like, nope, not gonna happen. Now I've been told it's happened when I've been asleep.
Yes. Now that you can't help, and I do like it's. I still will get embarrassed by it. Like, and I'm like, no, I didn't.
Exactly. I had a friend was like, "Yeah, I got loose cheeks." I was like, "Oh, is that what we're calling it? Loose cheeks?"
Oh my gosh!
But
But you know what? Me, it's actually yeah. It doesn't happen often. So weird. But yeah, that's it. That's the boundary. See, I'm an overshare.
no,
Yeah,
I get it. I get it.
yeah. It's not so easy for me to do it. So yeah, but it'll take months because I'm such a like girly girl. I'm like a little prissy thing.
Hmm. And I
So
try not to be like. I try to be like, "Oh, I'm tough," and how
hmm
I'm like, "Oh, I'm bigger than you," and it's like, sit your ass down.
yeah, all right.
I try to have boundaries on a lot of things. It just, yeah, certain things. It's like, okay, they're not like firm boundaries, but
Yeah.
yeah, like I'm a very firm boundary on. I want to fix your plate.
hmm
So it's certain things where I'm just like, no, I don't want no other. Like if no disrespect to his mom, but if his mom trying to come in and make his plate, I'll be like, no, that's my job.
Yeah, I totally get that.
But there's certain things where I'm like, I don't want to bend on.
Yeah, and you shouldn't because those are the things that make you feel good. Those are things that make you feel comfortable in your role, and
Hmm.
you shouldn't have to.
And I'm not going to.
I know that's right. I know that's right. But yeah. Oh, your volume's going in and out.
No, Naya, we're gonna have to make sure you go and post your link to your site in
Yes,
the
because
comments.
people are asking.
We need. We are trying to get slim thick for the
Yes, I
summer.
think about in and out. I haven't had it in a while because never mind.
So I think we need to set a boundary that we're gonna be each other's accountability partner, keep each other away from in and out.
No. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen.
I need to just be fine for myself.
I hear you.
Like I want to fit when I say Megan Thee Stallion's line where she say, "Look in the mirror, like, damn, I don't brag enough." I want to really believe
Mm-hmm.
in that line.
Yeah.
That's my favorite line.
Mm-hmm.
And I listen to these ratchet songs, and I be like, man, I feel you, but I don't feel you.
Right, right. It's gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
I would say buy the bathing suits.
I'm gonna buy them.
I would say buy them. And you might wear them before you feel like you should. Cause you just gonna start feeling good already.
Cause yeah, I got a photographer friend. She wants to do some promo work with me, and I'm just like, no. I told her, I said, I want to have summer pictures ready,
Hmm.
and yeah.
Oh, she said the pressure on because her name Meg. Come on, Meg the Stallion.
And she was running today. I'm so proud of her. I'm
Get
so
it.
She was out there running today. I need to force myself to only need like a couple hours of sleep because Lord help me.
No, get that sleep. That'll help you lose weight too. Regular sleep.
I lose like a pound while I'm asleep. That I need to go to sleep and lose like 7 pounds every night.
Wouldn't that be
Actually, I don't really want to lose weight. I just want to tone because I like my weight. I like how my booty and my thighs look
so
now.
you want to start lifting heavy then?
There it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
that's what you're gonna have to do. Lifting
Because
heavy. I think sometimes women are like they think, oh my god, if I lift heavy, then I'm gonna look like a man. You know how much you would have to lift and how many supplements you would have to take to look like.
man,
So
and
that'll
Brett,
be. I was in my best shape when I was lifting heavy. Oh gosh, that was.
yeah, that sounded a little heavy.
I'm sorry.
Poor Adia. You need to go to bed.
I do. I've been having the worst sleep because it gets worse at night. So.
It does. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Come on, drop. Y'all better give the resources.
And that's what I love about my group of friends. We
Mhm.
don't hide nothing.
No
We
gatekeeping.
ain't no gatekeeping. Ain't no such thing. We sharing it all. We winning together. If we lose, we taking them L's together because we support each other in our wins and our losses.
Mm-hmm.
So no, definitely. But I'm trust me, I'm about to. I'm staying consistent. The food is the hard part because I like food.
Yeah, it's so hard.
Food is good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm where I'm at now. But I will admit I like the certain places that it's hit me at and how my
Mm-hmm.
jeans fit. Certain,
Come
let me,
on. Come on.
you know,
She said that thing heavy and in the
girl,
best
like
possible.
okay, she doing something back there now.
Yeah, I know. That grown woman weight, it'll give you something. It'll give you a
Man, because pre baby, like before I had my kids, I was 98 pounds. 98.
oh, you were little.
When I had my first kid, I was 101.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I had my daughter, I was 115.
Mm-hmm.
After I had my son, my last son, oh my God.
Yeah. That was it. That's the one that did it to you.
That's the one that was like, Mama, you gonna have some weight. I was like, I'm heavyweight now. But I like it. I like the way clothes fit, but
Mhm.
I want to get everything in the right places. Like, let's tone it up. Let's make it happen.
I hear you.
So now
Yeah.
I need to have a boundary with food.
Mm-hmm. Well, come on, boundaries.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be firm on that boundary.
Yes.
See, Adia, we gonna make it happen with these boundaries. You're gonna learn to
We.
say no to the little people, even though
I know. I need to say no to the little people. And I was just on the phone with them yesterday and today. They're already making plans for us.
well, I just know that we have plans in June.
Yes, lot.
So,
You are covered.
but no, we gonna plan something for all the girls to get together and just get you out,
Mm-hmm.
let you be free.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Bring your
Now,
girl.
don't get me wrong. I just don't drink, but I'll be outside. I just don't drink. That's the thing. I'll be outside. Even when I tore my Achilles, I was outside in the bathing suit with the cast, with the scooter.
You was at the skating rink, dressed.
Listen, dressed, just recovering from Achilles. I'll be outside. I just like the drinking part. I don't do, but I am very like I'm on the dance floor before anyone else. I'm like, let's do this. So definitely a good
That's
time.
my that's my
Hmm.
problem. As soon as I hear a beat, I'm ready to dance.
Yeah.
I don't care how I look.
Uh huh.
I just can't let my friends record me anymore. Yeah.
no, but yeah, the free being out, yeah. I'm outside all the time.
See, and that's where I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be outside. So I'll be outside with my baby. He makes
Yeah.
me go outside
Uh
and
huh.
to, go outside as a as a woman
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes.
So definitely this summer I'm gonna be outside.
You should.
Yes, yes, I'm gonna be
As
outside
you should.
once a month. It's gonna be mommy day.
Okay. Mommy day. It's fun out here.
Man,
I'll be doing all
just
sorts.
don't hit on me because I will run.
We're going to work on the gracefully thank you walking away, not engaging.
Look, the smile. Thank
You're
you.
like, thank you. Okay, I'm going over here now. Of
Oh, but I thank you for joining me, even with
course.
your illness, and because you could have put a boundary, like, nope, I don't want to do it.
I am a woman of my word, and that means more to me and will give me more peace. So yeah.
No, I appreciate it, but I'm glad you did join today, and I'm glad we did this because we've been talking about it since I told you about what I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I enjoy myself. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining, and no, we definitely gonna have to get together on some makeup tips because I want to wear makeup more. I just don't know.
Yes, it's so much fun. Yes, I would love to.
Yeah, so we gonna work it out. But thank you, I appreciate it. You have been an amazing guest on my show,
Thank you.
and I appreciate you making your own mocktail.
I did. I'm a team player.
You are. I love it. Now go get you some rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yes, please. And if you guys are still here, go ahead and hit that like button because, dang, I don't even think I said any of that today.
We were just talking.
We were. We were. I loved it.
Yeah, it's
But
so good.
good night, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.